Taco Tuesday.
This is 30 horsepower, and we got the dual discs.
Hit us again!
Self-rider, still a big question mark.
We got one. Into the left, you just go! Woo! Have a day! We stopped there!
Yeah, I was really happy with the performance on Witch Doctor.
Oh my gosh! Come on, Doom! Can you believe it?
I was really worried about the new force getting stuck on the floor, getting hung up, where you go full speed into a seam and you bounce back, and we didn't see any of that.
Mike and I have been working on the self-rider all weekend, trying to get it dialed in. We switched over to brushless this year.
Slow definitely works.
Yeah.
So like clipping?
Yeah. So we probably need to move that. We either overcurrent and it gives up halfway, or it's super slow.
See the split off on the middle? Yeah. Over here? That piece that just came off. Piece of next thing.
Self-rider, still a big question mark.
Yep.
Okay, so I will go.
Yeah,
batteries.
battery.
Yep. So this is Taco Tuesday, and we've got a couple interesting design quirks going on. We have an entirely UHMW shell. We've got these basically they're like springs. They're compliant mechanisms where if we take an impact from the side, we've got all this empty space and just tons of shock absorption. We have a Omni wheel in the rear, and then we have a single motor in the front. So the motor in the front pulls the robot forward and backwards, and then the Omni wheel turns it. We don't have any exposed wheels. There's nothing out on the edges to be hit. This shape is actually our self-rider. So all of the weight is near the bottom, and when we land on our side or our top, it naturally rolls back to its wheels. This is it's 30 horsepower, and we got the dual discs going on with our belts kind of tucked here, a little bit more protected. I was messing around with other different shapes that were basically a long, narrow robot that was different from the rest, and this kind of naturally came out of that desire. And then the taco idea kind of just ended up happening when we were trying to wrap some armor around that shape. And naturally, once we had the drivetrain, the taco theme emerged from that.
Right before our fight, they fought Magnitude.
They didn't look super strong against Magnitude, but I think Magnitude knows how to fight them because they fought them twice before.
And also Magnitude knew to have that big wedge to lift the taco up, the shell up, and get it into the weapon.
I think they're going to be like a grease pig almost, a little slippery to try to get a hold of.
You know, I'm really impressed with their robot because they took a lot of hits. The last one sent them flying rather significantly into the air. So each robot fights once a night, 3 nights in a row. The problem with surviving for that long is you take that many more hits.
They have a lot of work to do. I was just talking to them, and the biggest problem they're gonna have is their drive wheels like exploded, and they had one spare.
Yeah, you know, Taco Tuesday has been really good at improving a lot. Every time they get in the arena, they fix something. So every time I see something go wrong with Taco, I realize that same thing is never going to happen again.
I overheard them talking about some of the issues that they had in their first fight. So I think they're already kind of game planning for how to resolve those issues for our fight. In my opinion, that's what kind of separates the top tier teams from everybody else in the field.
We're staying on our toes with it, but I think it'll be really fun to fight a taco.
The robots that win out of tonight will probably go on to have an unbeaten record when they meet each other tomorrow.
Hi, Evan. Evan's gonna walk out with us.
Hi.
So we had planned for Evan to join us in person, but unfortunately he's battling some health issues that didn't let him travel in time. He's doing an amazing job building his very first robot at home while he recovers, and we're thrilled to have him on the team for this fight.
What do you think, Mike? I'm nervous. Oh, good for you. I wouldn't be nervous either if I was sitting at home. I get nervous for every fight. It doesn't matter who we're fighting.
This is the legend himself! Witch Doctor!
In case you hadn't noticed yet, we're sporting a special sticker on Witch Doctor in honor of our friend, mentor, and BattleBots legend, Nola Garcia. She worked tirelessly to get thousands of kids excited about building robots. In fact, she's had a huge influence on many of the team captains that you know today. She was more than just a role model to us. She was always a relentless source of encouragement for all of us. We miss you, Nola, and we hope we're making you proud.
Tacos are usually made for eating, but this one better be ready for a beating.
Man, that taco got good. Let the bot battle begin! Both weapons up to speed. Witch Doctor going around to the...
Oh boy, we lost the post. There's tortilla everywhere.
Right. My first hit was
First somersaulting, right?
yeah, broke their self-rider off.
Thank you for tuning in.
Did you come to my show, right? Yeah, we were there. Very nice to meet you. Did you enjoy yourself? Awesome. Go get the sun. This is like one of the most famous bots, and she created it. She schemed it, engineered it with her team.
You're gonna build robots?
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. Witch Doctor!
It was exciting. I think that's all we could ask for.
So
Also, like, the bot is in great shape for tomorrow.
I like when a fight takes a bit longer to get into it. Everyone has a chance to get amped up. Like, or are they gonna hit? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
We came out, danced around a little bit, trying to suss out what their drive characteristics were like.
Try it out, right? To make sure you could drive around him faster than he could pivot. And he's actually pretty quick. You know, the whole robot's design is that it can turn on a dime.
Honestly, the driving in the Witch Doctor fight was excellent on your part, because there's a couple times where I was able to kind of swing there and he just waited until I wasn't able to swing around, and then it was over like that.
We broke their self-rider, which they said hasn't happened in any of their fights. We threw them so hard onto the side of it that it actually broke off.
The fact that we got stuck upside down means that we actually have a robot going into fight 3. I don't think that we would have had as chill of an evening if we went the full 3 minutes.
One more hit, I
Doctor.
don't know, we would have.
We were running the weapon at 100% for this match because they have a vertical spinner. So if we did end up going weapon to weapon, as Mike very often likes to do, we want to be at least as fast as them because it's a difference between the two weapon speed. We looked over to make sure they wanted us to hit them again, and they were all yelling at us to hit them again.
Hit us again! Hit us again!
When Witch Doctor hit us, we tumbled and then we landed weapon down right into the floor. There's a big gap, so they had to buff out.
It looks like we only hit them in their top shell pieces, which are a separate removable piece and mostly flat.
That's their defense, is air. They're trying to keep you away from the guts, and I'm glad that that happened because this is a tight turnaround, having to fight one day after the other. If you lose too many parts in one fight, you might just not be in the next one.
The squishy factor they have in their hard soft shell is actually working pretty well for them, damage-wise.
We're very excited to be here. This has been awesome to fight Witch Doctor, to come back, and this format of like 3 fights in a weekend is a lot of fun.
Magnitude hits pretty hard, and I'm really looking forward to that fight.
Magnitude's pretty serious robots.
I know they have a configuration they're going to run for us that they're not running for the other robots.
We saw it in testing, and the sound it makes is a sound you know to be scared of. If we weren't, we'd be wrong.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy.
Who gets the washer will be all decided tomorrow.
I hope you enjoyed coming backstage with us for a second BattleBots FaceOffs against Taco Tuesday. If you want some sweet taco merch like this, make sure to check out their store link in our video description. We also have our own 50th Battle commemorative merch at our store at shop.teamwitchdoctor.com. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode versus Magnitude. It's going to be a heavy-hitting match. Thanks for watching.